Good morning, it's Jane with Scraptastic Yarns. Today is Thursday, someday in May. I can't keep up with the calendar dates. That's what happens when you retire. Today I thought we'd do a few shout outs because we have a couple of new channels. So the first one that I'm going to shout out is Carla of Crochet CJ. And the reason I am doing that is she is so close to 1,000 subscribers. So if you don't know who Carla is, Carla May, you've not seen her, go check out her channel and subscribe. She is a very giving, generous woman. She is no longer doing giveaways like many of us have found. You know, we've had some new rules with the giveaways, so, we're kind of trying to feel that out and work it out. But she does Happy Mails, so, she's asked you for your address. You can probably guarantee you're going to be getting some Happy Mail in the future from Carla. And she is a midwife. She delivers babies, Christian, and she has a special place in my heart because she's a nurse and she works with babies and the mamas delivering the babies. Yeah, that was my favorite work spot, although, when I graduated up, and I say graduated because I did move up to working with AIDS victims and those that folks have had strokes and diabetes, those kind of things. I enjoyed that as well. So I enjoyed every spot that I worked at, with the exception of the operating room. Didn't like that part. The next channel is Miss Dee Thompson. She has finally jumped in with the rest of us, and she is doing some videos. She is from North Carolina, and she is primarily, or has been, a knitter. She is now taking a few steps into the crochet world and learning to crochet. So she's working on that, and yeah, it's doing well. And then there is Miss Enid of Nature Crafts. The reason that I am shouting out Miss Enid is because she has recently had her computer go belly up. So she's using a phone or maybe an iPad or something like that to film. She wants to build up her subscribership. She has in the past done lives, but YouTube started these new rules, so without a computer or a webcam, she's unable to do that just yet. So let's see if we can get some of her numbers up as well. And this new gal is Holly. She is Kiwi as Crocheter, aka Holly. She has a couple of videos up, and we just recently got to see her. She was staying hidden in the shadows and just showing items that she had worked, but now she's come out in front of the camera. So it was nice to put a face to a voice. Then there is auntyvernon, crochetnstuff, and that is Toni. She lives in the land that I have always teased about calling the land of the fruit and nuts. And disclaimer here, that was a joke in my family, mainly because my sister, my older sister, her husband was in the military, and they went to he was actually in language school, and I don't think it was Lompoc. That was my friend's sister who lived in Lompoc that worked in the military base. It was around Salina, California. But Marina by the Bay, something like that. I do remember there was a big candle factory that we went to see when I went to visit her in the late 70s, and a big margarita shop where you could get margaritas of all kinds. No, we didn't go. I was under 21. But we did go visit. My sister told me that one day when I was 21, I might get to go there. Never did. But that is the joke with the land of the fruit and nuts, because my sister is a little nutty, can be kind of fruity. So we would tease her about being in the land of the fruit and nuts, because there are some folks out there in California that are a little out there, if you know what I mean. And, of course, they grow lots of fruit and lots of nuts. So that was our joke. Next is Dawn of Ninja Bunny Crochet. A couple of these I know I've shouted out before, but they're due a renew. And there's a new lady, Miss Tasha. TashasYarny Creations. She has one video up. It's really short, but let's give Tasha a welcome and start subscribing. Let's give these people some great positive vibes. And then there is a young lady, and I believe her name is Kim. And I'm not positive if that's your first name or not, but her channel name is nikimcn. And of course, the links will all be down below. So let's give these folks a nice welcome. Subscribe if you're not subscribed. And yeah, welcome them to the Yarny community. You may have noticed that this past Tuesday I did not have a What in Tarnation, and that was because I just haven't had an opportunity to look up some stories and share them. You know, coming home from North Carolina, I've got physical therapy, so that I'm still doing that. So it just kind of threw me for a loop this week. So that will be coming back next week. And there will also, next week, I am working on a giveaway video for the 1,000 subscribers. Yay! I'm thrilled. I never thought that that would be a goal. I just wanted to share the things that I do with people. But it's kind of a nice goal to have, you know, to set and see it grow. And I have met a lot of people online through this community, some of the best people in the world, and I do mean in the world. I have made quite a few friends, I think, online through this community. It's a great community. So if you're thinking about starting a YouTube channel, go for it. Do it. It's a great community. Now, I believe maybe the last video or the one before that, when I was talking about the equipment that I used, some suggestions for starting a YouTube channel, tips and suggestions, I had mentioned Brian and Chris, and someone had asked me what my husband's YouTube channel was. I need to clarify that. He does not have a YouTube channel. When he films because he does online classes with the university where he teaches, and so he needs to film the lectures, those kind of things, for the students, so he uses the same equipment that I have. Although we don't share the equipment, he has his own webcam, uses it with his computer, and of course I have my own webcam. So he does not have a channel. Brian and Chris are two young men that have a channel for RPG games, and their channel name is Work to Game. I will also include that down below. They right now are in San Francisco. They're getting to meet some of the folks that are behind Square Enix and Final Fantasy. So they are going to be coming back probably in a couple of weeks, maybe a month or two, with some great new content. But if you're into role-playing games, you might want to turn in and check these two fellows out. Brian, I've watched a couple of videos that my husband has shown me. One of them, Brian was real excited about something, and when Brian gets excited, he's bouncing all over the place, and it's kind of cute. So, and he has 3 children, and they're expecting their 4th. So, and their 3 children are quite cute, and they do show up in a couple of videos here and there. Some of them quite by accident. Some of them because they're hiding and Daddy doesn't know that they're in there. So, but they are adorable. But I will leave that link down below as well if you are a role-playing person into role-playing games. You might want to check it out. I do believe they do talk about other games besides just Final Fantasy. I don't know for sure because I don't watch all the time. I just watch occasionally. You know, I'm really not into role-playing game. My husband is. He does have a free company with Final Fantasy, and that is how he has met these fellows, through the online community and developing a relationship, friendship with them. So, like I said, it's a great community. You get to know people. You get to learn a lot about each other. Kayla's yarn swap is going on. Unfortunately, my gal had to drop out. However, I did get paired with someone else. Don't worry, it's okay. But I was a little worried about the gal that had to step out. So, you know, put some positive vibes out there for those folks that are going through some hard times. And, you know, this week there's been a lot of tornadoes. So, you know, open your hearts, open your prayers, positive thoughts, vibes, those things for those people that are going through that right now. I will be sharing another video next week on places to donate items, not only for disasters, but as well as, you know, as crafters. Many times we may not have people that are what we call gift worthy, crochet worthy, knit worthy, but then there are people that are in need, and some of us can meet those needs by donating items. So I'm going to give you a couple of places that I have used over the years, and that will be coming in an upcoming video, so that you know, you have some other places, ideas of where to donate. And as always, hats, scarves for Billy's of the Crafty Floridian. That is always a great thing now that she has also incorporated doing the Appalachia, is it Kids in Need, I think? Don't quote me on that. But she does have, you know, a nice group of people lined up that are still taking the hats. Of course, Billy is still doing the hats, and that's a fantastic thing. I haven't gotten any hats out to her recently, and I need to get some out to her. So I will be working on some hats this weekend, and possibly next week. And yeah, I will sign off for now. So go check these other channels out. Give them welcome. And yeah, have a great day. Remember, choose kindness. I'll see you again next week. Bye.